Hi, I'm Annika. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to your Vinyasa flow class today. Remember, just honor your body, do what you can, and at any time, child's pose is your best friend. So whatever shape you're in, just check in, take a deep breath and allow that breath to help you anchor into the moment. So you just breathe down into your belly, exhale it out, and again, take a deep inhale and exhale. Good, in through the nose, now out through the nose. But follow the breath all the way down. Allow the belly to expand. And as you exhale, draw the belly button in, push that air back out. Nothing more than just this moment. Learning to stay in the moment, the most valuable life tool you can ever develop, like a muscle. You have to build this practice so that when things come out of the blue, shocks, news, situations, their brain wants to jump into the future, into, oh my God, what's going to happen, blah, 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 and then a narrative just begins. You create a complete story which generates emotion. You've given energy to your thoughts, emotion, energy in motion, and you ruin your day because your head is over there. When in reality, you anchor yourself with your breath, stay here. What's happening now? What's in your control now? Take a deep inhale and exhale it out through the mouth. Good, maybe one more time. Exhale it out. Seal your lips and generate that breath in the back of the throat, sounding like Darth Vader. Start to use that breath to create energy in the body. So it starts to spark up your flame, your fire inside, giving it fuel, oxygen. Bringing the palms together in front of the heart. This is where you lock into why you're practicing today. What brings you here with me and Blue and Bodhi, and with each other across the ether? What are you looking for? What does it bring you? Take a deep inhale and reach the hands high above the head. Good, and extend over to the right. You can close your eyes. I like at the start of class to close my eyes because it helps me de-stimulate my brain a little more. This time as you inhale up, take a little twist out to the back. So a little spinal rotation, gaze over your shoulder. Take an inhale, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, rotate a little more. Maybe drop the chin. Come back to center, reach up. So think about vertebrae stacking up, lifting up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate a little more. Drop your chin. Inhale, release. One more time each side. You take it with your breath. Hang out as much as you want, as much as it feels good for you. So the breath leads, the body follows. This time when you come back to center, just release down onto all fours. So finding your way onto hands and knees. Curling the toes under, taking a few cat-cows. So drop the belly, lift the tailbone, look up. Exhale, push the mat away. Draw the belly button in, drop the chin. Again, follow your breathing. Exhale. Maybe one more. And this time find your way down onto your belly. Draw the elbows right underneath your shoulders, palms flat. Take an inhale. Push up through the forearms. Lift up out of the shoulders. Drop your chin down. Toes are released behind you. Good. Exhale, lower all the way down. Draw the hands back, just outside of the shoulders. Bring your elbows in, and on an inhale, press into the feet, press into the hands, and come halfway up. Inhale, hold there. So feel that compression in the lower back. Exhale, slowly lower. Elbows, bring them in. Hello, son. Inhale. I love my boys, man. They make me so happy. Inhale up. Simple things in life, huh? Some sunshine, some water. Hi, baby. This time, inhale, push all the way up. So you don't have to straighten your elbows, just extend up through the heart. Now maybe the nose comes up to the ceiling. Feeling that in the hips, so just roll onto one side. Just kind of come onto the sides of your feet. Just allowing you to release the hip. Inhale, take a breath through center. Other side, look over your shoulder. Good, come back to center. Press all the way up to the knees. Bring the bum back to the heels. Child's pose. So extend the hands in front. Take the legs as wide as you can get them. Big toes to touch. Take 3 breaths here. Re-engage your breathing. So extend through your upper back. Maybe come on to the tips of the fingers. And walk those fingers over to the left. Right hand on top of left. And relax down. Press that right sit bone back towards the heel. Good, come back through center. Come up onto the fingertips and walk the hands all the way over to the right. Left hand on top of right and settle down. 3 breaths here. Push back though with the hips so you feel the extension down the side of the body. Come back through center. Take an inhale, come on up and find your downward facing dog. So I like to place my fingers, spread my fingers really wide. I lift the hips, I come on the toes. And I like to bend my knees and bring my belly down to my knees, release my head. So I'm feeling the extension in the upper back. Now I start to invite the hamstrings to the party, maybe paddling the heels a little, get into the hips, get into the Achilles, the calf. And now I work with my breathing. Shaking your head a little side to side, press back. In any yoga class, develop your down dog routine to get into your body and out of your mind. I'm an expert at being out of my mind. Inhale, but not in the way, the yoga way strictly. Bend the knees. Slowly tiptoe to the top of your mat. Good, grab your opposite elbows and just dangle. Soften the knees and just kind of let the head be heavy. Good, maybe sway a little side to side. Nice and slowly, just bending through the knees. See why we get injuries when we make sudden movements, when the body's cold and at rest we expect it to jump into action. So that's why our yoga is so important. Bring the hands on the shins, take an inhale, look out. Make sure you're not dizzy. Draw the shoulders back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. Oh, good. Now we're talking. Reach the hands up, interlace the fingers, press them up above the head. Look up. Take a little bend over to the left. Good. Gaze up at the elbows. Inhale, come through center. Reach up, lift. Exhale, other side. Pressing down through the feet so you're nicely balanced. Inhale, come on up. Take a back bend. So just draw the shoulders back. Take the gaze up. Squeeze your bum to support your lower back. Inhale, grow tall, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, swan dive in, chest out. Gaze all the way to the knees. Halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Palms down, feet back. Find plank or come onto all fours. And slowly, so if you're on all fours, knees are down and you draw the weight forward. Everybody, lower down, bottom of a push-up. Release the toes, sweep the chest through. Draw the shoulders back away from the ears. Maybe roll onto your side before you find down dog. Your choice. You've got 5 breaths in down dog in this first sun salutation A, warm up. Breathe. Try to lock in that breath. Tighten the belly button and tighten your bathroom muscles, that lower bandha, that lock. Come high on the toes, bend the knees, make your way back to the top of the mat. That works for you. Half lift to come out length, exhale, fold in. Inhale, we come all the way up. On one breath, hands clasp, press up, go straight into the second round. Take a little side bend. So you're flowing with your breath. Let your breath guide you. So now it's like a moving meditation. Okay, that's what we're doing. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive in. Look to your knees. Halfway lift. Palm down, feet lower down, bottom push up. Like you have the strength in the shoulders, you can hover, hold for a second, gaze forward, release, press through. You could even float your knees. I don't because of my formerly broken wrist. So I'm just honoring what my body can do, not attached. What's right, what's wrong. Simply, how do I feel? How does my body feel? Honoring my body before my ego, right? My mind wants to do this. One more breath. High up on the toes, walk, step, float, top of the mat. Halfway lift to come out. Fold in. Inhale, come all the way up and just take this last round by yourself. Just make shapes and breathe. Good. From downward facing dog, just zip the toes together. Good. Left leg high to the sky and press back. Draw the heel into the bum. Open up that hip. Open up the side of the body. See if you can see your foot underneath your right armpit. Maybe rotate the ankle. Other direction. Fingers are spread. Take an inhale, point the toe back, look forward, bring the foot through. Drop the back heel for me. And on an inhale, come on up, and we call this warrior one. Dip in, lower the hips down towards the mat. Spread the fingers and take the gaze high. Now draw the belly button in, tighten the bathroom muscles. You're locking in your energy. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Take an inhale, shoulders draw together. Gaze up, dip into that front leg, and slowly lower down. Shoulder inside of the knee, drop the head, and lift the hands off the lower back. Breathe, it's called humble warrior. On an inhale, stand up, straighten the legs, take that left wrist up and all the way across. Like a bow and arrow, sky archer, gaze up. Breathe. Release the hands, take your vinyasa. Palm down, palm down. You could even take a one-legged. Exhale up, exhale, high, down dog. Zipping the toes together, same thing, right leg, lift it up. Curl the heel in, open the hip. Try and find the foot underneath the armpit. Rotate the foot. You're, again, just now bringing rotations and twists into your body. Inhale, foot back, knees forward, the foot through. And draw back about 45 degrees, so it's diagonal point. Inhale, come up. Once the hands are up, you dip in. Drop the hips down. Spread the fingers, gaze comes high. Nice, strong posture, warrior one. Take the hands behind, interlace the fingers, but go one finger down. Switch it up a little bit. It's like brushing your teeth with the other hand. Feels weird, but it's good to switch it up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, dive in. Shoulder to the inside of the knee. Head to the belly button. Look at your belly button. Bring your hands off. Humble warrior. Inhale, push the front straight up. Sky archer, lift hand up. Draw that bow and arrow. Releasing all this right side. Good, windmill the hands down. Take your vinyasa. I kick my leg back and dive in. Kind of feels nice. It starts to flow. Hips high. Take 3 breaths. In your down dog. End of your last breath, making your way back to the top of the mat. Walk, step, float, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Now bend the knees and sink your hips. It's chair pose. The hands come up. Spread the fingers, pick up all 10 toes. See the weights in your heels, you know how it feels. Oh, it's a rhyme. Take a little hands to heart, stand up, find your center. Take a little breath here. And we'll begin our second round. So bend the knees, sweep the floor, chair pose, pick up the toes, bring the palms together, take a little twist out to the right. Gaze up. Inhale, center, staying low with the hips. Exhale, other side. Gaze up. Inhale, come all the way up. Keep the palms together, take a little back bend. And exhale, draw the energy all the way down the center line of the body. Fingers to the ground, halfway lift. Palms down, feet back, flow through to your downward facing dog. Now you can always skip the chaturangas, these push-ups. You can always skip them, stepping back to down dog. But they will help you build strength in your shoulders. Zip the toes together, next inhale, left leg, high to the sky. Curl the heel in if you want to flip your dog. Just draw that top leg all the way down. You can drop to your bum and kind of set yourself up and push up. like a springboard. It can look like this, it can look whatever the hell you like it. Kick the leg back, bring the foot through, drop the back heel, steady yourself, come on up. Warrior number one. Take the hands behind the back and clasp them. Inhale brings your shoulders together. Exhale, you dive in. Shoulder to the inside of the knee. Bring your hands off, look up. Inhale, slowly stand up. Sky archer, bow and arrow, lift it up and over. Release the hands, take your vinyasa. So see you starting to flow with your breath. Hence, vinyasa flow. Vinyasa means marriage of breath and movement. Bring the toes together. Right leg high to the sky. Press back, curl the heel in. If you flip your dog, you flip it now. Reach up, maybe open the head, open the heart. Flip it back. Find your way through to your warrior one. Heel comes down. You get yourself steady and ready and you rise. Clasp the hands. Do it the weird way. It's like 5 fingers are missing. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, come on up. Take that hand up and over. Straighten your front leg. Release, windmill the hands down. Three breaths. Finding your way back to the top of the mat after those 3 breaths. Maybe you hop. I still can't put too much weight, but you get the drift. Bend the knees, sink the hips to finish, chair pose. Hands to heart, you find your center. Take a breath here for a moment. Feel the energy. Maybe breathe out through the mouth. Maybe do that again. Maybe one more time. Now seal the lips and we'll begin 3rd round. See what you can remember. Take it away yourself. Take chair pose. A little twist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. From down dog, left leg. Just follow your breath.
Unafraid. Be calm. Meditation is a state of mind.
From downward dog, drop to the knees, keeping your toes curled under. Lift the hips onto all fours. Walk the hands to the top of the mat. Slowly lower the chest down. Heart coming down to the mat. Anahatasana. Now, full pose is chin forward. That may be highly uncomfortable. So if it's highly uncomfortable, try it and then maybe just drop the head. Just 5 breaths. Last breath, come up. Walk the hands to the outside edge of your mat. Just take a couple of giant big circles. Exhale on the way back. Inhale, coming forward. Just nice soft elbows, just loosen up the hips. Can close your eyes. Switching directions when it feels right for you to do so. When you're ready, finding your way back to neutral, all fours. If you need to take child's pose, take child's pose. You know what, let's take child's pose for 5 breaths. So just bring the big toes to touch, knees apart. Again, you can always take child's pose anytime in any yoga class. It's your body, your practice, your class. And just breathe, 5 breaths. Good, next inhale, come on up. Find your way back to down dog. Press back. And rotate your head a little. When you're ready, left leg high to the sky. Kick it back, press back. Now draw knee to nose, so come forward. Lift up now. Onto that back toe, suck in the belly, forehead to knee, nice and strong. Take an inhale, kick it back. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. This time stay high on the back toe. And on an inhale, draw the hands up. It's a balance pose called crescent lunge. So you now draw the hips down, draw the fingers up and back, gaze up. Beautiful, draw the hands down to heart. Take the gaze down to the floor. Start to transfer the weight into the front foot, into warrior 3. Start to lower the body down, flex the back foot, and drop the hip a little. And breathe. So we pick somewhere to look at to steady the mind. It helps the body steady. Slowly, slowly start to rise, bringing that back foot into the thigh for tree pose. Maybe extend the hands high above the head. Keep that gaze super steady on the floor. Good, draw the hands back through heart, extending that knee to the front. And extending that leg out. I'll step back. Another balance pose. If you can, take hold of the outside of, you could take hold of the outside of the knee, draw the right hand back or grab the outside of the foot. It's called dancing Shiva. Take the gaze over the shoulder to challenge yourself. Slowly release. Take it back to warrior 2. Drop the back heel. Extend the hands. Dip into the front leg. Gaze front middle finger. Make sure that left knee drawing out to the side. Take a deep inhale. A deep exhale. Good. Straighten the legs. Warrior dips for 3. Exhale, dip in. Inhale, follow the hands. Inhale. This time, dip down, let the left hand come down, 6 inches in front of the left toes. Kick up the back leg, open out the hand, open out the hip. Maybe float the hand. It's called half moon. I looked somewhere else. I knew that was, the moon was setting right there. Good. Focus on the floor. Soften the leg, open out to the side of your mat. 5-star, take a back bend. Now draw the hips down to the back foot. It's called Skandasana. You can bring your hands down, straighten the other leg, externally rotate the foot. Now you could bring your hands to heart. Try find your balance. Walk across to the front foot. You can draw the body forward or find your balance. One more time. Slowly rotate the hands to the back of your mat. Come onto the back toe and dragonfly twist. So right hand opens up. Get a nice rotation. Maybe you could even come onto the knife edge of the feet. Open the hips a little more. Good, bring the hand down. Kick the back leg up, standing split. Draw the body in, look at your knee. Option here to add a play pose. Maybe it's crow, maybe it's a handstand, maybe it's a headstand. Maybe you just lower the hips down to find yogi squat. Find 3 breaths of stillness. So your practice, you choose what you need, what you want. Flowing back through to down dog. And we'll meet in downward facing dog when you get there. We zip the toes together. On an inhale, take the right leg high to the sky. Draw the knee to the nose. Inhale, suck it up, lift up, hold, press through the hands. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, bring the foot in between the hands. Stay high on the back toe. And on your inhale, arms come up. Lifting up through the sides of the body, lower the hips down. Get you steady. Gaze. Bringing the hands to heart. Draw the body forward, lift up the back leg, warrior 3. Flex the back foot, drop the hip. Find your way to tree. So bring in that back foot, doesn't matter where the foot goes. Can be in the lower shin, can be just outside the knee. Maybe reach the hands up in your tree. So if you have to just go to a wall or hold on to something, go for it. We're trying to strengthen those balancing, stabilizer muscles in the ankles, the calf. Good, bring the knee to the front, extend that leg, or grab your knee, rotate to the back, dancing Shiva. Take that leg back, find warrior 2, sink the heel. Exhale, dip in. Good, 3 warrior dips, inhale, palms touch. Exhale, dip. So following your breath, inhale. Exhale, we'll do one more. That right hand this time comes down in front of the toes. You float, fly into half moon. Opening out the heart, opening out the hips. Maybe float that bottom hand. Oh, it's a tough one. One more breath. Drop the back foot. Open out, 5-star, nice back bend. Now, Skandasana. Over one leg, maybe palms come together. Inhale, take it the other side. Open out the foot. So you get a nice extension behind the knee. Oh, one more time. Back to the front of your mat. Open out the foot. Rotate back to the front. Left hand reaches high. Dragonfly twist. Maybe knife edge of the feet. See if you can get a little bit more space in the hips. Drop the hand, kick up the back foot, standing split. You can go from standing split to a headstand, a handstand, crow, anything you want. It's your practice. Maybe you just practice holding the ankle. See if you can balance, right? Keep the hands low. You just play. Maybe feet, toes come apart. Yogi squat, malasana for 3 breaths, finding stillness after the motion. Flowing through your vinyasa to downward facing dog. Using your ground, your grounding posture, your down dog to come back to your breath. And we'll do another round flowing with the breath. Zipping the toes together. Next inhale, left leg high to the sky. Knee to nose, draw forward. Inhale, kick it high. Bring it through. Drop the heel. No, keep the bloody heel up. Lift the arms. I'm going backwards. Started thinking. Draw the palms in. Float, fly, warrior 3, back leg. Pick it up and drop the hip. Flex the foot. Finding your way to tree. This is where your balance comes in. Draw the hands up. Bring the hands back down. Draw the knee to the front. Take that little spinal twist, dancing shiver. Warrior 2. Take those dips. Slowing down the breath with the body. Bring the hand down. Half moon. Open out, 5 star. Drop down to the back leg, hips over, Skandasana. Other side. Rotating to the back of your mat, dragonfly twist. To standing split, to square off the hips. Yogi squat, crow, anything you want. 3 breaths. Flowing back to down dog. From down dog, zipping the toes. Right leg high to the sky, knee to nose. Bring the foot through, rise up. Hands come down to the heart and we fly. Coming up to tree, lift the hands. Hands come down, knee comes forward. Take your little spinal twist. Maybe it's simply with the knee, no problem. Step back, warrior two. So always options in your shapes. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, float the fingers down, half moon. Open out to the side. Dip down through center. Back to the front. Rotate around. Dragonfly twist. Standing split. Your play pose. Or yogi squat. Back to downward facing dog. So choice here, you can take child's pose for a few minutes, or any pose you want. Or you can flow through that flow one more time. Just following your breath, remembering what you can, don't worry about the rest. So you choose where you're at, you need to rest or you need to flow a little more. Just lock in your breath, next inhale. Take it away when you're ready. Left leg. Follow your breath. Find your way to child's pose. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out through the mouth. Everybody slowly rise. Maybe draw the knees together. Bring your hands down on top of the knees. Right hand, place it on top of the left, thumbs together. Dhyana mudra, meditation mudra. Close your eyes. Drop your chin and just sense your body. What's going on? Slow down your exhale. It'll bring the heart rate down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale it out. Come on to all fours. Draw that left knee to the outside of the left wrist. You're setting up for pigeon. So first of all, look at your toes. Wiggle them forward as much as you can. Your knee is as wide apart as you could get it. Look over your shoulder. Come on to the back toe. Walk the knee into the middle of your mat. Walk it back. Release the toes, square off the shoulders, the hips, and lower the chin. Maybe you can even lower the elbows. Maybe even lower down to your chest. But make sure the hips are directly over the middle of the mat. No falling onto your ass on one side. That's cheating. Take an inhale and exhale. Just lower down and soften. So if you need to take this on your back because your knee is really hurting, you simply lay on your back, crossing left ankle on top of right knee. Take an inhale, slowly rise. Draw that back leg all the way around till it connects with the sole of the other foot. So now right leg is in front. Take a deep inhale, reach up. Exhale, slowly draw the body forward with a little bit of a twist to the outside of the leg. So you get the little bit of rotation. Take an inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, draw the body in. Maybe another inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. You feel that tension down the outside of the body, lower back. Relax your head. And now just relax your hands. Slowly rise. Use the hands to push up just in case your hips locked. Draw that right foot in front. Take the left leg, swing it all the way behind. So you're set up for pigeon, other side. I always take the knee out. Start with the knee. Take it wide. Wiggle the toes next. Maybe they don't even come very far forward, and that's okay. Then I take my attention to my back leg. Walk it in. Walk it back. Release the toes, square off shoulders and hips. And exhale, lower down over the middle of your mat. Slowly rise, draw that back leg all the way around. Sole of the foot into the inside thigh. You might have to move some flab out from your sit bones. Take an inhale, reach up. So you get length. I want you to think about lifting your spine up out of the hips. Exhale, rotate a little and draw the body forward. Find the outside of your shin or the foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw in. Head and shoulders come down. And now just release the hands. Release the back of the head. Slowly rise. Finding your way down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest for me. Rock a little left to right, right to left. Extending the hands out like airplane wings and drawing the knees all the way across into a spinal twist of your choice. Just take the gaze over the other shoulder. Good, slowly draw the knees through center, other side. Palms face up because it opens out your shoulders. Take your gaze over. Good, come back through center. Now any shape that feels good for you. Any shape. Just hug your knees into your chest. Maybe extend the legs up. Maybe that's happy baby for you. Just finding something that works last few moments of class and making your way to final resting shape when you're ready. Take a soft inhale, a soft exhale, just bringing a little life into the fingers and the toes. Maybe sliding the heels up, soles of the feet together, knees apart. Left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. And just check in. How's the energy in your body right now? Vibrating maybe a little differently. Take a good morning stretch. Always makes me yawn. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze before finding yourself onto your side. Take a breath as you slowly awaken. Slowly. To a cross-legged seated position. As we seal in our practice, bring your hands in towards the heart. Take an inhale and try to lift up. Exhale it out. One more time, deep inhale. Exhale it out. Thank you. Namaste.